G'day all. Today we're going to start on a new project. We're going to make an access point for the batteries, so instead of having to get through the floor to get to the batteries, we're going to be able to come through the side of the bus. Now the batteries are behind the side panel here. What I've had to do is I've had to take off the sticker that was here, and I've used the good old hairdryer to heat it up, and then it just peeled back pretty easy. Now I'm using methylated spirits and a rag to get off the glue that was there, so it's coming off fairly easy. Now there's one issue. When they've repainted the bottom of the bus, because it was a tour bus, they didn't bother to take off the stickers, so you can see the paint's a different colour from the sticker even when I've cleaned it up. So anyway, we'll worry about that later on. But once we've got that off, I've marked down here and here. That's where the hatch is going to be, and we're going to come up and across and then back down to the mark, and that's where the hatch will be opened up, and we're going to use this side of the bus as the door. We've got some pinch weld to go around the edges. We've got two stainless steel hinges, and we've got two locks as well to go on. So that's the project for today, and all fingers crossed. I'm a bit nervous because we're cutting into the bus for the first time, so that will be interesting. I'd just like to give a couple of shout outs for inspiration on this particular build. Firstly, thanks to Roaming on Rubber for giving me the visualization of what I was thinking of doing. So thanks guys, and also to Peter Hall and his help along the way as I've been doing it, because he's doing it at about the same time as I am. So thanks Peter. As you can see, I've used a lot of tape to mark up the bus. Just makes it easier to put some markings on there that you can follow rather than trying to get it on the paint. So that's what I've been doing a lot of. However, as a bit of a testing time going and cutting through here on the first time I've done it on a bus, so very nerve-wracking, especially the corners, but anyway, I've got through it, so all good. The first hole cut in the side of the bus is officially done. Not bad for the first attempt. Lucky that some pinch weld is going on there, because it'll cover up the little imperfections, but a little bit harder. I've also cut the side out of the battery bay. This is the bit that I cut out. I've cut 5mm off around the edge to allow for movement when it's swinging up and down, and also for the pinch weld. I've also put some rust guard on it as well around the edges. It's not too bad, and if we decide to paint the bus, that'll be all covered properly anyway, and the pinch weld will cover some of the imperfections, but it's going alright. I did the same on the open cuts on the bus as well, so they've all been rust guarded. Today we're continuing with converting our battery compartment. This is the part I've taken off the side of the battery compartment. I'm going to put a hinge on either side, so you can see one will be there, the other one will be here. Then I can put it back onto the battery compartment as a hinge, so I can drop it so I can get to the batteries. There's also going to be a slide lock on either side to keep it in place. These brackets here that have been painted, I've got to give one more coat. They're going to be a bracket supporting the battery compartment, which I don't think you'll need, but I'm going to put it there just for some extra protection. Good morning all. Today we're continuing with getting the door compartment done for the battery. We also want to get the battery opening door done as well, so we're going well with that. But I thought I'd show you what I'm using. We're using a lock from Dunn Watson, which is a keyed lock. That's the finished product. We've actually changed the bolt here. It was a shorter one, so I've made it a longer one, so when it goes in it shouldn't have any trouble locking. I've got it pulled apart here with this one because I'm just about to put it in. It's got a little screw that goes in the back, just there, which you undo, you then pull this out, which is a little bit tight, and then you can take the rubber grommet out, which leaves you with this. You have to have it open to slide it into the hole. It fits in that way and then down, which I'll do, and you'll see that on the time lapse. Then we've got to do the hinges, which once again got from Dunn Watson. I'll leave a description down below. I'll leave a link down below. It's going to go there, and the other one will go there, and then we've got the pinch weld to go around, which ended up getting it Clark rubber. Alrighty, just an update. Well, actually it's pretty close to being done. I've been able to get the hinges on and the door on, the locks on and the pinch weld on. Now I probably would have done it a different way now, looking at how the locks are working. What happens when you put the lock in, there's a little bolt at the back that pushes on to lock it. Now what happens is when that does, it pulls this back in and it's flaring out down here. So I wish I had put it down here and then put a piece of bracket behind here to stop it popping out, but I didn't. Now the only thing I have to do is I have to put something to stop it going back, of course. So what I'm thinking of doing, which may help my situation, is put a bit of bar behind here and sit it behind here, so when this door comes back it hits it, it'll keep it out, and then the locking pin will hit the other side of it and I can keep it tight that way. So other than that, it looks alright. I'm quite surprised at how good it looks. On the inside I've got the door. I've got to get a little slide lock for it. The slide lock I bought wasn't great, so I'll get a new one, but the hinges are in so I can get to the battery compartment nice and easy. Also, if there's any work needs to be done on that filter there, they can do it easy enough. So, and the brackets are on there as well, so that's all good. So overall I'm quite happy with how it's turned out. I'm going to have to get something to hold this up, so I haven't worked out that yet when the door's up, so that is still to do. So a couple of little things to do, but overall it's pretty well done. So I'm happy, and that's the first hole in the side of the bus done, so gives me a bit more confidence when I go to do things on the roof and around the rest of the bus. So we're slowly getting there. Hi guys, thanks for watching our videos, we really appreciate it. If you're liking what we're doing, just hit the subscribe button and the like button. It helps us out with YouTube, and it also gives us motivation to keep going. So thanks a lot for those that have subscribed and are watching, and thanks for all the feedback that you give us too. It's great. So we shall talk to you next week, and we hope you've enjoyed this video. Okay guys, see ya.